What are the limits of rule utilitarianism? Have you ever wondered how a moral theory can sometimes lead to confusion or even conflict? Today, we are going to discuss the limits of rule utilitarianism. This theory evaluates actions based on rules that, if generally followed, would create the greatest overall happiness. While this approach aims to balance the benefits of utilitarianism with the stability of following rules, it does have some important limitations. One major issue arises when rules conflict. Imagine a situation where two rules both seem to promote happiness but contradict each other. This creates uncertainty about which rule to follow. The clarity that rule utilitarianism seeks can be lost in these situations, leading to moral ambiguity. Another challenge is the issue of exceptions. Strictly following rules can sometimes result in harmful or unjust outcomes. For instance, a rule against lying might cause unnecessary suffering if telling the truth would lead to serious harm. This rigidity can limit the moral flexibility that is often needed in unique circumstances. The theory also relies heavily on predicting long-term consequences of following certain rules. Accurately forecasting all outcomes is often difficult, if not impossible. Mistakes in these predictions can lead to endorsing rules that do not actually maximize happiness. This can weaken the moral guidance that rule utilitarianism is supposed to provide. Additionally, critics argue that rule utilitarianism can collapse into act utilitarianism. If a rule is justified only by its utility, one might be tempted to break that rule in a specific situation to produce more happiness. This raises questions about whether rule utilitarianism is truly distinct from act utilitarianism. Lastly, from an ethical standpoint, rule utilitarianism can conflict with deeply held beliefs about rights and justice. By focusing on maximizing overall happiness, it may justify sacrificing the well-being of a minority for the benefit of the majority. This raises concerns about fairness and respect for individuals, which are central to many moral frameworks. In practical terms, rule utilitarianism encourages following moral rules that generally promote well-being, such as honesty and fairness. However, its limits highlight the challenges of applying a rule-based approach to morality in complex situations. Understanding these limits can clarify why ethical decision-making often requires a balance between rules and sensitivity to context and consequences.